Look who made it. It's the kid Strikel. This is my long lost twin. So guys, check out this setup. You don't need a freaking Ranger to get to fish. We'll see you guys in this thing on the water. The water is kind of low. The water is usually up there. So somehow we managed to pull cord out of what? A backpack string? Yeah. Ingenuity at its finest. That's what she said, bro. Oh, oh.
Just get whacked.
Yeah. Yes, sir. All right, guys, so right now, Matt is fishing on the right side, the shallow side of this flat here. And just to stay versatile and different, I'm gonna throw off the other side of the boat to the deeper edge of the flat. And, you know, two people doing different things in the boat is always a plus because you can figure out what the fish are doing in half the time, essentially. So we're just gonna keep chucking here. And I'm banging this crankbait. This is a discontinued Bandit Ledge Series 250 crankbait. I love this thing. Has minimal drag and gets down to 14 feet with no problem. Currently, Matt is trying to get my crankbait loose and it is like jammed up in here. This is some structure for you, ladies and gentlemen. So we were unable to recover that discontinued beauty of a crankbait. Usually the plug knocker gets them out. Now I'm gonna go to the Bandit 300. We're fishing up on flats and real shallow at the moment, so I'm gonna downsize the bill a little bit so it doesn't dive as deep. Probably why I got caught up in the first place. But we take risks for fish. That's what we do. It's been about an hour and I haven't really spent much of the time fishing because I've been fiddling with the camera and trying to retrieve a crankbait for like 20 minutes. We're back to fishing and I'm starting out with this old school. It's about 7 inches, I believe, and it looks like a blue fleck color, like a plum with green glitter. Not pegged, Texas rigged. Still using the curly tail, blue fleck, Texas rig, bang. And my setup today is a Kistler Magnesium TS. It's a medium heavy spinning rod and I've got it geared up with 15-pound P-line TCB braid. I'm using an Okuma K-Mar C30. I'm using a 20-pound fluorocarbon leader. And I do that because I want the sensitivity of the braid and the stealth of the fluorocarbon. So it's been about 2 hours, believe it or not, 2 hours and none of us have landed a fish. Me and Matt are keeping it diversified here. He's throwing various presentations. Right now he's throwing a shaky head on spinning gear. He's throwing braid to a fluorocarbon leader or mono, whatever, clear line. Oh, there you go. Came off?
So small.
Came off? Hey, perfect action shot. No, man, no. Okay. Matt got the first fish of the day. I'll count that one, why not? Might not have been a keeper, but basically we are just moving into these little cuts here, trying to figure out a little bit of a pattern. And as Matt was saying in his video, you guys can go check out his video, we're doing what's called pattern fishing. We're switching it up and hitting different spots, spending as little time on them as possible. Power fishing, no matter what presentation we have on, we're power fishing it. And the purpose of that is to get our first bites, our first substantial bites, and work our way up to a limit from there. And I'm throwing a 3/8 ounce, a pretty heavy chatterbait because I want it to get down deeper quicker. And it's got a creature bait curly tail grub that I cut myself. Looks really nice. So we're just power fishing these shorelines and hopefully grabbing some big fish here soon. All right, everybody, we're basically jigging inside of a pretty deep cut. We're sitting off the edge of a rock wall here that's mixed in with some grass, a little bit of wood littered throughout this shoreline as well. At this point, it's just experimentation until we can establish some sort of something. I have switched up to the Picasso 3/8 ounce black and blue structure jig. Wood up oh, nice. Oh, it's a good thing. Nice. It's a keeper for sure. Oh yeah, it's
3-pounder almost.
Hell yeah, Matt with the first fish of the day, solid. Yeah, we're like pretty far out from shore and it's moderately deep, so maybe that's a key. Our only bites have come up shallow on wood. Just gotta keep fishing.
Oh, that's why I was like, whoa, that's like never happened before.
I got it.
Okay, here we go, we're starting to get on this fish a little bit. That's
cool.
That was bigger than the one I just caught.
He's got 2, I've got 1. So let this guy go and keep moving towards the limit, putting it together. It's only 3 fish, but it doesn't matter. Those 3 fish can tell you a lot. So always pay attention to each bite you're getting, the location you're at, what you're using, etc. We made a move up here up lake, and it obviously was a good move. We got no bites down lake, so we switched it up. And that's also something that's very important, is to not get too comfortable in old ways. If you know you're comfortable fishing one area and it's not working out, it's important not to get stuck there. Oh yeah, that's a nice, good depth, 8 foot. Nice, there we go. What I say on the dock. Chatterbait with a gold blade. Hey, 4 fish, man. 1 more for a limit. Staying true with the pattern, dude.
That's a good one too. He's a little like 2-pounder.
That is 5 fish, guys. We've got a limit. I'm switching up like every minute. Throwing a variety of different presentations here.
3-pounder. Here he comes.
My fat self. Sitting here wasting time. Since I have not had another fish since that first fish, I'm just gonna be throwing whatever I'm feeling at the moment, because I need another fish. So, even though it's not windy, it's not really textbook conditions for a spinnerbait, it is cloudy, there is a very slight amount of chop. Whoa!
5 feet of water at the end of that tree.
Matt is currently holding fish number 6. Show it to the cam, bro.
Fish number 7 for both of us, right?
Yes, 7 total.
People are busy, but there's a like if you got the sense that
Oh shit!
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh shit, dude. Dude, that sucks. I'm sorry, man. Hey, man, that sucks, bro.
I knew that was coming. Wow. All right, guys, so we're coming to the end of our day here on Occoquan Reservoir. Matt's stomping grounds, obviously. Got 7 fish total. He got 6 of them. I got 1, so I contributed in some small way. We figured out some sort of pattern on grass, in between grass, wood, rock, in relatively shallow water, 12 feet and shallower, basically. All of the fish came in pretty much 3 to 6 feet. I learned a lot today. Fishing with Matt is always a pleasure. He's a great dude. What else happened? I dropped the GoPro. I have another one, which I'm recording on now, the 3. I dropped Tina's GoPro Hero 4. That's coming out of my pocket. Matt caught a lot of fish on the black and blue jig. Half ounce
black and blue jig.
Half ounce black and blue jig, chatterbait, and that was kind of it.
That was it. Yeah.
That was it.
I didn't even get bit on anything else.
It was real simple. We stuck to a pattern. We had like a 20-minute rule on each spot in the beginning, just to eliminate spots and not waste any time. Till next time, guys, go check out Matt's channel, SBFISHINGTV. Him and his brother Ace are doing a 30-day fishing challenge. Awesome content. Go check it out, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. As always, Water Warrior Fishing. Wow.